Hi everyone, welcome to the Change, Grow and Transform series. So hopefully you've seen the introduction and done the days 1 to 15 so far. So this series can be repeated. We're in the second phase from day 10 where we're opening up to new possibilities and eliciting the states and feelings that help us do that. So I haven't pulled the card out yet. So let's have a look at which one that will be. So opening up to new possibilities after a life of challenge, ups and downs, sometimes it's hard to believe that good things can come and there are new possibilities. So the first thing to say to yourself is, I welcome new possibilities with an open heart of mind. Okay, so that's what we want to be believing, or at least moving our thoughts in that direction. So while I'm pulling the card, I want you to get your journal out and your pen. Find that quiet space, because when I get to the journal prompts, if you spend 10 minutes to 30 minutes each day, you can connect with that and go even deeper. And if you want to go deeper with me, you can set up a session and or even set up the free session offer, which is where we kickstart your program utilizing a lot of the information that's on here, or and adding to what you already do that is going well. Okay, so my Ace of Wands has also disappeared. Right, so I'll pull that out on my phone in a second. Got the Queen of Wands, got all the other ones. Interesting. Okay, so the Oracle card, as I said, is the Ace of Wands, and that is the spark of new beginnings, passion, and creativity. So when you look at the card, you're able to connect with the energy of the card and the message that that gives you, as well as the frequency. Okay, so let's draw that up. So this card encourages you to bring a new energy that might be entering your life, and being aware of that. So when we slow things down enough, we can connect with any of the hunches or the inspiration that turns into inspired action. So sometimes we need to rest and recoup after challenges and crises. And in that process, there comes a point where you need to start moving. You need to start thinking about what you want to do. But if you can do that from a place of inspiration and allow the Ace of Wands to be the card that you connect with, that ideas, inspiration, opportunity, the card encourages you to say yes to what lights you up. And the more that we reduce the crises and move out of challenges and difficult situations, the more able you are to connect with what lights you up, what makes you feel good, what you enjoy. So you don't have to know the whole path yet. Trust that the first spark will lead you to the next step. So stay open to the excitement, innovation, and possibility. And your next chapter begins with the willingness to dream again. So open up to new possibilities. The Ace of Wands shows us the life and the gifts that it wants to give us, something that's inspiring and fresh, and something that you've got to be open to receive. Okay, so it's easy to stay in stuck patterns, old patterns, fear, hesitancy after hardships, but today your job is to be receptive. At least while you're on this 30-day program, do your very best not to get drawn into the old stories, the old patterns, and the old thinking styles. Say yes to curiosity, say yes to inspiration, say yes to believing that something wonderful could just be around the corner, a new beginning already taking root within you. So the mental health tip that goes along with that is being curious instead of being judgmental. So notice one thing that you might try: new food, new walk, a new conversation. Curiosity lowers fear and anxiety and trains the brain to associate change with excitement rather than threat. That's why it's good to do something small, something that you might want to try. And the book associated with that is The Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And that's an empowering book in terms of the nature of creativity and how to live a life fueled with curiosity. Okay, so the questions to ask yourself is, what are you saying yes to? What insight or ideas have come to you, but you're not paying attention to it? What can you start paying attention to? Where can you put your energy and awareness and take steps? Something small, join a class, do a day workshop, go to a wellbeing event, come and meet me at one of my events. Do something that lights you up. So ask yourself, where are you holding back? And what small thing can you do that where it feels like it needs a little bit of courage, but once you do that, you can start to connect to that excitement. What are you curious about? What things are you curious about? Are you curious about history? Do you need to go to more museums? Do you need to go and travel and explore places like Egypt and the pyramids? So ask yourself what it is you'd like to see more of, explore more. What are you curious about? Curiosity is a good sign. Okay, so let's open up your journal, focus more on that, and like and subscribe to my page and let me know how you are getting on. Thank you.